Hi, Scorpio. This is Fuel the Soul, and I'm here to read for March 15th through March 31st, 2017. I have shuffled these cards already, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle a little bit on the camera and stack them. I always do that, like restack them and stack them. And then we'll start the reading. We're going to do one card, kind of like the subject, and then we're going to do 3 cards from the top. And the first card will be from the top as well. And we're hoping good things for Scorpio. You know, guys, as I'm reading cards, I find myself doing more like day-to-day reading, like the everyday stuff, which I think has a place here because there's realities going on everywhere, right? There's day-to-day stuff, and someone's got to read on that. So here we go. I'm going to break it up. I think there's a place for all readers, all types. So I like that. You know, variety is good for all you viewers, so you can find what really works for you, what you gravitate to. Some days you might want an angel reading. Another day you want heart, straight up. Other days, you know, you might want something a little different. So I think it's okay, Scorpio. Let's see what's out here for Scorpio for March. First card, the Six of Swords. And we're going to do 3 cards. First card, the Two of Cups. I was just saying, I don't have any lovers readings. That's weird. Now I have it. Let's see what that's about. Could be a partnership. Oh, and then also we have the Wheel of Fortune. Topsy-turvy, I heard. I don't know what the hell that means. And then we have the Eight of Cups, which is really interesting because we have the Six of Swords too, which is about like kind of jetting out. You know, running away or leaving or, you know, choosing to move on. There's a lot of ways you could look at it. And then you have the Eight of Cups, and this homeboy right here, he's definitely turning his back to a bountiful amount of cups. Some have fallen, some are standing up. So that was your third card. I'm going to put that down. And when we look at the Six of Cups, which is the subject matter, we see, Scorpio, that somebody here wants to kind of leave. I think that Scorpio's weighed down with some problems, and they've weighed you down enough where you want to possibly get up and leave physically and kind of get away from your troubles that burden you. But there's a problem here with this card too, though, is you can jam, and that's good if that's what you want, right, Scorpio? Because we support Scorpio. But you'll still have to deal with some of those issues. Now, there's nothing that says that Scorpio can't leave and assess and deal with each one of those swords when Scorpio arrives at its new place and space. Okay? That means like Scorpio's environment, Scorpio's emotional state, financial state. There's a lot of ways to look at that. So, you know, I feel like Scorpio kind of wants to get up and kind of go. Possibly from a relationship, because we have the Two of Cups. And it almost looks like, Scorpio, like you love this person. You really do. There's love there. But, you know, it could be that you've just been in this relationship for a really long time. You know? And Scorpio loves, but maybe there's something that's kind of not clicking for Scorpio at this present time. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune can be kind of a lot to me. So I kind of feel like you're going topsy turvy. Now, let me tell you what I think that means, because I heard it earlier. I think you're going like spinning upwards, spinning forward, spinning backwards, spinning forward, spinning backwards. I think that this could be a very good card. And when you put it next to the Two of Cups, it's really good, right? And I think that maybe Scorpio and um, financially, like I feel like you're probably kind of okay. Like you have a partner, you've got some money in the bank, you're doing all right, you're doing pretty good. And a lot of people would look at that and say, hey, you know what I mean? They're together, they're happy. Look at them. They got a nice house, they have a nice car, they got money. But inside, Scorpio's feeling like, I don't know, you know, I don't know. That's what I hear. And Scorpio, you're allowed to have that feeling. You're allowed to have that emotion, those feelings. They're yours. Now, I'm not saying get up and leave. I don't even know, I'm just saying you're allowed to have that feeling. You know what I mean? Because this is about you and your life and the choices you make. The last card is the Eight of Cups. And in the Eight of Cups, this guy has his back turned to all those cups. And a lot of those cups are on the ground. And they've kind of like tipped over. And I don't feel it's like conflict. I feel like they're disappointments. Like I don't feel fighting. I don't even feel you're fighting with your partner at all. I feel like it's okay. Things are all right. Like every day is like the day to day. You guys are cool. Everything's cool. But I feel like inside of you, Scorpio, you're not cool. And I feel those cups are disappointments. Maybe you thought that this relationship would be more exciting, or after you would hit a mark and you would reach a certain financial status or goals that you wanted to meet financially, I don't know, family, whatever that is. And maybe Scorpio's not feeling that. And that's why you feel like part of you almost wants to kind of get up and try something new, try something different. Now, listen, Scorpio, it could be that you're not necessarily wanting to leave this partner. There's this other scenario that's coming through, so I'm going to read it to you because I'm being told to tell you guys. It could just be that you want to get up and take all of this with you. You go with your partner and you want to move on to something different. You guys are, or you are, Scorpio, ready for a change, something different. And so you're considering taking your partner with you to a better time and leaving the past, or the past behind, period. That pretty much says it. Maybe you guys want to conquer something new. Maybe your partner's cool with whatever you do, so he or she is along for the ride. And that's good, right? And maybe it's just Scorpio who's trying to figure out what he wants to do. But I feel like you have some problems, but I just feel like disappointment. That's what I'm feeling for you, Scorpio. I feel like I heard it again. It's like there's just some disappointing times in your life. I think you thought you'd be somewhere else at this point in time, and um, you're not blaming your partner, but there could be this thing where like maybe my partner's holding me back from growing. So there's those two scenarios I'm seeing. One is you getting up and wanting to move forward into something new and taking your partner with you for a better time, a better life, and leave the past, old friends that you don't jive with anymore, leave your job, you're tired of the neighborhood or LA, for example, you want to move to the East Coast because you're done and fried with LA, for example. And the other one is as well that there's this possibility that even though you love your partner and that you care for this person and you have some money and you have some things going for you that are good, you're kind of thinking about kind of getting up and moving on and maybe not taking your partner with you because the guy here is kind of solo and he's looking onward into the light and looking like, ready for this journey of unknown. So that's kind of what I'm feeling for Scorpio. This is like March, you know. I feel like I feel like the burden is disappointments. I keep hearing that. I don't see a fighting. I don't see like hate. I don't see these things. I see that you're disappointed with like what mark you've made so far in your life, and it's okay, Scorpio. You know what? You're not the only person. A whole bunch of us out there feel that way. We really do. There was a time when I was like that a few years back. I was like sitting in still water, dude, like for I don't know years. That's being honest. I'm being honest, right? And then something kind of moved it along. Things shifted. Even some things that looked horrible for me or that I was afraid to look at. Once they kind of happened and the dust cleared, I decided to kind of move on because what do you do? And then when that happened, new things started to open up for me. And my eyes were washed clean and I saw differently. So maybe Scorpio is looking for something like this. And I think for you, Scorpio, I think you got to think about what you're doing before you act. Okay? I tell people all the time, think about it. I mean, you don't want to disrupt this partnership if it's good. You know what I mean? And it looks like it's a lover's relationship, a partnership, man, woman, 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 man, man. So there's love here. I certainly see it. And maybe you're just feeling low. And it's not really that you want to leave your partner. Maybe you just want to leave the environment. You want to change. And that's okay, Scorpio. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. It's understandable. This is in the month of March, you know, that you're thinking about this. So I support you, Scorpio, with what you're thinking. Um, I say use these next couple of weeks to really think deeply about what choices you want to do. Maybe you don't have to take big steps. Maybe you could take little steps and just move, shift, slow, you know? Not baby steps, but just like a little bit at a time and see if you even really want to go there. Because maybe you don't want to go there. Maybe home base is looking pretty good after you get out there. It's ugly out there, man. The green, or what did it say? The grass is greener on the other side or whatever. I don't know if that's true, dude. I really don't know if that's true. I know a lot of people that come back, bounce back, and there's a lot of people that move on, and that's okay too, Scorpio, if that's what you're choosing. But I say, small moves, some changes. See if that freshens up this situation for you and see if that could fuel you. See if that could feed you for now. Because when you start doing things that are different, then you start seeing the shift go on. That's when I know it sounds typical, but Like doors start to open, new energies arrive, you meet new people, you expand your energy. You know, I want to say educate yourself, but I don't mean go to school. I mean surround yourself around people that new people to give you that energy, to make you see, do you really want to go and move on, or do you just need a change? Maybe you don't need to change partners here. Maybe you just need to change you, the people around you. Shift, change. That's kind of what I'm seeing. So these disappointments, maybe they don't feel like disappointments. Maybe those cups that are sitting down will go up because you'll be like, you know what, shit. I just met some new people, or I just did some new things. I made some changes in my life, and things are looking kind of good now. Maybe I don't want to jam. Maybe I don't want to get out of LA. Maybe I don't want to change jobs, you know? So try that first, okay? Think about what you're going to do. Um, I feel like you're just kind of thinking about it. There might be an act at the end where you're thinking about if you'll get something more solid. Maybe you'll hear about job opening, something like this that might interest you. So what we'll do is we'll look in April and see where you are, Scorpio. But like I said, we support you, and we don't want you feeling heavy, and we don't want you to be disappointed with your life and where you're at. You know, we want you to move forward. We want you to grow. We want you to expand your energy. We just want to make sure that you don't do it too abruptly and lose the things that really have value to you here while you're here and not moving on somewhere else. Okay? All right. So Scorpio, this is Fuel the Soul. I'll be back in April. Lots of love to you, and we will pick it up from April, right? You can like and subscribe and donate to this channel. Take care, Scorpio. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.